Garcia off the deflection as Fresno comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Warner back at Real Sports Live. Start things off. Going to be playing foul ball. Ethan Sabetta leading things off. The shortstop for Harlingen. Showdown just winning the first win. Game over Harlingen 3-0. Welcome back to the broadcast here. Game 2 is scheduled for us here on Real Sports Live. Coming up next, we have Harlingen South taking on Showdown once again. And Harlingen, the only team to go with the doubleheader in this one. Leading things off, Ethan Sabetta, the shortstop. He shoots one. Down the gap between left and center. He's going to round first. He's going to be put at the stand-up double to get things started off for Harlingen. So runner on second here for Harlingen. This brings in Diego Adame. Adame playing right field for the Cardinals. On deck, catcher Jeremy Cavazos batting fourth. Center fielder Hunter Rodriguez batting fifth. The left fielder AJ Silvestro. Batting sixth at third base, Quentin Alvarez. Batting seventh on the mound, Evan Burden. Batting eighth, Christian Gonzalez. And batting ninth at first base, Jesse Gonzalez. Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. Taking on Corpus Christi Moody, led by head coach Joe Curiel at a 29-5A. And their first game in this tournament will be taking on Rivette on our last matchup at 4:45. So 1-0 count sitting on Diego Adame. Sabetta taking a big lead off second. Deals out the 1-0 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss, evens up the count at 1-1. First pitch was a little later than expected, about 12:24 p.m. 62 degrees and a misty day here in Sherryland. So Adame steps out of the box, gets himself a quick breather. Harlingen dug out in full spirits, looking to bounce back and get a win after suffering one to Sherryland in our opener. Pitch well off the mark, and it's going to be a steal by Sabetta off a wild pitch. Two-one count now sitting in on Diego Adame. Two-one pitch now on the way. That one fouled off, evens up the count at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, somebody out. A runner on third for Harlingen after a huge stand-up double by Ethan Sabetta. Sabetta in their matchup against Sherryland, he went 0 for 3. Two flyouts in the ground out. 2-2 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss. Strike three called. Puts one away. Sadiel Soto gets his first strikeout of the day. Pitch on the way. That one just finds the outside portion of the zone. 0-1 count as Jeremy Cavazos, the catcher, comes in. Cavazos is one of those key players to look out for Harlingen. Leo Soto looking for his second strikeout, starting off with a 0-1 count on Cavazos. Deals out the 0-1. This one shot foul down the right field line. 0-2 count now on Jeremy Cavazos. Soto ahead on the 0-2 count. Kicks and deals, pitch on the way. That one outside, 1-2 count. Defensive setup here for Corpus Christi. Moody, Jadiel Soto on the mound. Chris Escamilla behind the plate. Jonathan Everett at first. Derek Hernandez at second. Aiden Gonzalez at third. Damon Hernandez at short. Ramon Rodriguez in left field. Isaac Vidal in center field. Marley Bernal in right. So 1-2 count. Currently sitting in on Jeremy Cavazos on deck. Hunter Rodriguez, the center fielder. Rodriguez dished out. 3 strikeouts in that matchup against Sheridan. As a high fly ball going to be tracked down by Bernal. Goes off in foul territory as a 1-2 count currently remaining on Cavazos. So 1-2 pitch sitting. Soto deals. That one skips off the glove of Escamilla, and that's going to bring a run in. The same way Sherryland scored their first run, Harlingen gets there first. Base is clear, but still one away as a 2-2 count sitting in on Cavazos. And still the 2-2 count sitting in on Cavazos. Jeremy Cavazos in that matchup going 1 for 3 against Sherryland. Soto dishes out the 2-2. Down well below the zone, full count now sitting on Cavazos. Once again, Hunter Rodriguez, center fielder on deck. More Harlingen. Harlingen led by head coach Armando Rangel out of 32-6A, 1-0 and 32-6A, getting their first win against Rivera. On Tuesday night, Ricky Montelongo dishing out 9 strikeouts as Cavazos will walk. The first walk of the ball game goes for Harlingen. This brings in Hunter Rodriguez. Rodriguez was on the mound for Harlingen against Sherryland, dished out 3 strikeouts. His counterpart for Sherryland, Carlos Garcia, dishing out 4. Still one away with the runner on first after Cavazos walked. First pitch delivery skips off the dirt, 1-0 count now on Rodriguez. And on deck, the left fielder, A.J. Silvestro. One 0 pitch on the way. That one upstairs, 2-0 count. Soto deals out, 2-0 pitch on the way. This one hit hard down the left. Back going on it now is Rodriguez, who makes the diving grab in the outfield. Cavazos quickly scurrying back on the first. Take the replay presented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. A hard hit fly ball. It's a fly out by Rodriguez. Tracked down perfectly by Ramon Rodriguez, who makes the diving grab to put 2 away here. Top half of the first inning. Brings in A.J. Silvestre, the left fielder. Moody just trying to get out of a very longer than expected top of the first. Has already seen a run come in. A huge stand-up double by Ethan Sabetta to get things started off for Harlingen. Still pouncing back, trying to pick off the runner on first. A quick time called. Shout out to head coach Austin Bickerton out of Sherryland here. The rest of the Sherryland Rattler coaching staff here in the press box trying to stay warm. That one fouled back. 0-1 count now sitting in. Coach Arteaga, Coach Valencia also in here. It's been a very not so nice day here again. Started off with a cold drizzle. We're supposed to be out setting in left field. And drizzle coming in, so we're now here in the press box. We do have our outfield cam. Matches stay room under the bullpen. Soto dishes out the 0-1 pitch on the way. This one hit hard to the second baseman, Hernandez, who makes the stop to throw to first in time. So Moody gets out of the inning, but Harlingen strikes first when we return. The starting lineup for the Moody Trojans and the defensive setup for the Cardinals. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Fresnos calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom half of the first inning. Moody now taking their first at bat, leading things off. Damon Hernandez, the shortstop. He's followed by the second baseman, Derek Hernandez. The perch in there for a strike. Evan Burden on the mound for Harlingen. Defensive center for the Cardinals. Jesse Gonzalez at first, Orly Garza at second, Quentin Alvarez at third, Ethan Sabet at short, A.J. Silvestre on left, Hunter Rodriguez in center, Diego Adama in right, Jeremy Cavazos behind the plate, and Burden quickly dishing out two straight strikes. Get things started off on the shortstop, Damon Hernandez. On deck, the second baseman, Derek Hernandez. Aiden Gonzalez batting third at third base. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ramon Rodriguez. Batting fifth behind the plate, Quiz Escamilla. That one skips off the dirt, 1-2 count. Batting 6th at first base, Jonathan Everett. Batting 7th, the right fielder, Marley Bernal. Batting 8th, Ethan Sanchez was DHing for Jariel Soto. And rounding up the line with the center fielder, Isaac Vidal. 1-2 count, quickly sitting in here as Burden looking to go to work, getting his first strikeout. 1-2 on the way. That one just a bit low. 2-2 count now, sitting in on the leadoff hitter, Damon Hernandez. Of course, we got to cover Moody last week against Burleson Centennial at the Myra Sports Tournament. We saw them win that one 8-3, and in the catcher right, Chris Escamilla, that 3-run home run in the top of the first inning. Pitch skips off the dirt. Now a full count sitting in on Damon Hernandez here, the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the first for Moody. Trojans looking to get a run back after allowing one off a wild pitch. Harlingen looking to bounce back, looking to avoid going 0-2 in day one action. So again, Harlingen's the only team to have a back-to-back setup. Of course, Showdown will be up next. They'll take on Harlingen South. So it's interesting how Showdown has to play Harlingen twice, or Harlingen South. Get both Harlingen schools in day one action. Burden deals out, 3-2 on the way. This one chopped up to the third baseman Alvarez off a hop. The throw to first going to be just late. Puts a runner on first. Damon Hernandez will get on as he just beats the throws. This brings in Derek Hernandez, the second baseman. And defensive set for Harlingen. Burden on the mound. Cavazos behind the plate. Gonzalez at first. Orly guards at second. Alvarez at third. Cepeda at short. Silvestro in left. Rodriguez in center. Adam in right. Again, if you're a fan of the cold weather, it's a beautiful day. 65 degrees. The drizzle has stopped. Coming in the lefty, second baseman Derek Hernandez. Burden dishes out, pitch on the way, runner gonna go. Cavazos fires the throw. Just a bit off target, just a bit too late. So stolen base here now by Damon Hernandez. Of course, Jeremy Cavazos, one of the sharpshooters behind the plate, has picked off multiple runners this season. So 1-0 count currently sitting in on the second baseman Derek Hernandez. Third baseman Aiden Gonzalez on deck for Moody. Again, Moody led by head coach Joe Carrillo. Pitch in there for a strike, evens up the count at 1-1. Evan Burden with 8 pitches so far. His counterpart, El Soto, has dished out 19 in that opening inning. Pitch just a bit too inside. 2-1 count now on Hernandez. And one good base hit can bring a run in. 2-1 on the way. That one fouled off, evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Runner on second in the bottom half of the first inning. Coming to you from the South Texas Showdown Game 2, Day 1. John Turbino will be here tomorrow for Day 2. A busy weekend in baseball and softball, too. We got some big matches. We have Harlingen South taking on San Benito, and then Harlingen takes on Wesco in a key matchup. That one got a piece of Derek Hernandez. Steps back into the box on a 2-2 count. Burden awaits this sign from Cavazos. And gets it, kicks and deals, 2-2 pitch on the way. Yeah, this one hit hard. That one going to go over the head of the second baseman. Rounding 30 years Hernandez. He's going to go ahead and stay put. So now runners on the corners for Moody. As the Trojans start and threaten here early on in the bottom half of the first inning. And the Hernandez brothers now on the corners at first and third. Both with huge singles. This brings in the third baseman, Aiden Gonzalez. Burden here trying to get Harlingen out of a little jam in the bottom half of the first. Kicks and deals first pitch. Throw here to pick off on a second. Well off target, so now runners at second and third. Second and third, excuse me. One 0 pitch on the way. Oh, just a bit low. The zone 2-0 count now on the third baseman, Aiden Gonzalez. On deck, the left fielder, Ramon Rodriguez. Made that diving catch and left in the top of the first. Stay tuned for some highlights and more tonight. 2-0 pitch on the way. Just missing, so a 3-0 count now to get things started off on the third base. Aiden Gonzalez now. A threatening chance to load the bases for Moody. 3-0 on the way. Allen low the zone. Now the base is loaded up for the Moody Trojans. Now how you want to start it off your bottom half of the first if you're Harlingen. Brings in the left fielder, Ramon Rodriguez. Burton deals out first pitch. Missing the zone 1-0 count. Two hits and a walk is how the bottom of the first started. As a quick meeting on the mound. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry.
Here to Real Sports Live, 1-0 count as coach Armando Rahel stepped out a few moments, a little mound visit. Try to get some words of encouragement to try to get Burden through the inning. That pitch missing for a ball. 2-0 count now to Ramon Rodriguez. Pitch on the way. This one fouled back to the screen, 2-1 count. Balls, 1 strike, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Base is loaded for Moody. Left fielder Ramon Rodriguez, well ahead of the count. That one skips off. It's going to be a chance to play at the plate. Won't be in time. A run comes in off a wild pitch. Just got past the knee of Cavazos, and we have a brand new ball game. Runners on second and third now. Three 3-1 count still sitting in. Ron Rodriguez still ahead on a 3-1 count on deck. Chris Escamillo is behind the plate. It's going to be a big threat. Again, we saw him hit that 3-run home run in the top of the first inning against Burleson Centennial. One pitch on the way. Ripped down the right field line, found out, full count sitting on Rodriguez. Looks to keep the inning alive and avoid being the first out of the game. Burton kicks and deals, 3-2 on the way. This one fouled back. Count remains full on Rodriguez. A very lengthy at-bat for Ramon Rodriguez, again trying to avoid being the first out. Burden deals once again, 3-2 pitch on the way. Allen gets a piece of Rodriguez. Now the bases will load up again for Moody. There's 2 straight hits and 2 straight walks here in the bottom half of the first as Coach Rangel comes back out onto the mound. It's going to be the last of M. Birdie's going to finish off with 22 straight pitches. They're winning the work. New pitcher on the way after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the first inning, nobody out, bases loaded after 2 straight hits and 2 walks and a run coming in to make it a 1-1 game. Ethan Cepeda now on the mound after Burden pulled with 22 pitches in his first inning of work. He'll go on to third base. Alvarez shifts on the short while Cepeda warms up. We'll step away for a few moments. Again, bottom of the first, bases loaded. CC, Moody, and Harlingen all tied up at 1. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the first inning again, bases loaded. Ethan Cepeda now on the mound once again. Burden shifts on down to third. Alvarez goes on to short. Defensive adjustments here for Harlingen as a hard hit shot going to go over the head of Alvarez. 1 run's going to come in. Rounding third right behind, and that's 2 runs. Now runners on the corners and a 2 RBI single for Chris Escamilla. So the 3-1 lead. Runners sitting on the corner after a 2 RBI single by Chris Escamilla as this brings in Jonathan Everett. Jonathan Everett, we also got to see him in that match against Burleson Centennial. Started off on the mound. Finished off with 13 strikeouts over Burleson Centennial. There's Jonathan Everett coming in here. Pickoff attempt. That one going to go out in the outfield. Runner going to come in from third. Another run coming in. A runner sitting on second. Here's an 0-1 count on Jonathan Everett. The run does come in to make it a 4-1 game. But it deals out, 0-1 pitch on the way. Now tipped 0-2 count, getting started off on the first baseman, Jonathan Everett. Marley Bernal, the right fielder, on deck for Moody. So that's going to be an attack on that huge 2 RBI single a few moments ago. Cepeda kicks and deals 0-2 on the way. Well upstairs and outside, 1-2 count now on the first baseman Everett. Of course, Moody in 29 5A. District of heavy hitters like to call it Murderer's Row, like Coach Lear calls it. Murderer's Row. You got Carroll, King, Veterans Memorial, and Ray. Gregory, Portland, Flower Bluff also in that district. So 2-2 count currently staying alive on Jonathan Everett. One, two. This one hit hard down the left field. Giving chase on it now is Rodriguez. Gets out of his glove on a diving attempt. 1 run's going to come in. 2 RBI stand-up double. An RBI stand-up double for Jonathan Everett. Now a 5-1 game. Things slowly start to spiral out of control here for Harlingen defensively. This brings in Marley Bernal. Normally in the infield, playing out in right for this matchup. Pitch missing for a ball. 1-0 count now on Bernal. Cepeda deals out 1-0 pitch. This one hit hard down the right field. Going under it is Adame. Reels it in. Runner will stay put at second. Finally out number 1 falls in the very lengthy bottom of the first. A very productive bottom of the first for Moody. Bernal flies out. This brings in the DH Ethan Sanchez, who's in place for Jariel Soto. Pitch well and outside, 1-0 count. We are nearly about to come full circle on the lineup as the 8-hitter. And Sanchez steps in for his first at-bat. High and outside for a strike, 1-1 count. Pitch skips off the dirt. Runner would advance 90 feet. Two 1 count sitting in. Swing and a miss, evens up the count at 2-2. Again, our last 2 games slated for day 1. We have Showdown taking on Harlingen South, and then Moody takes on Rivera. 2-2 count sitting in on the DH. Ethan Sanchez on deck. The center fielder, Isaac Vidal. 2-2 pitch on the way. Check swing high, didn't go, and a full count sitting in on the DH. Cepeda with a huge chance to try to stop the bleeding, get out number 2 in what's been a very lengthy, longer than expected at-bat or defensive setup for Harlingen. This one popped up in the infield. Cepeda reels it in for out number 2. Now Moody down to the final lineup as we go back to the last of the lineup. Isaac Vidal, the center fielder. And about to come full circle in this lineup. It's 2 away. For an infield fly by Ethan Sanchez. Pitch on the way. Outside portion of the zone for a strike, 0 count. Again, the 9-hitter in the lineup, Isaac Vidal taking his first at bat. One pitch on the way. Just a bit too low. Evens up the count at 1-1. They're still taking a big lead on second. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Runner on second in the bottom half of the first inning. 2 up for Harlingen. Quentin Alvarez, Evan Burden, and Christian Gonzalez. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just a bit outside of the zone. Evens up the count at 2-2. 2's all on the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two pitch on the way. That one fouled off. We all continue to hang in. They're on deck. The top of the lineup, Damon Ron is the shortstop, would open things off with a single. So we saw a pattern going on in this very bottom of the first inning. Damon Hernandez, Derek Hernandez, 2 back-to-back singles, and 2 back-to-back walks, and then 2 RBIs, and then 2 flyouts. It's been an interesting pattern as of yet. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 1 here falling in for Cepeda, but the damage is done. 5 runs come in for Moody. Going out to the top of the second. Due up for Harlingen. Alvarez, Burden, and Gonzalez. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Back here to Real Sports Live, top of the second, leading things out, the shortstop, Quentin Alvarez. Shoots this one to the third baseman. The throw across the diamond, going to be in time. Puts one away. Ball going hard shot, ground ball to Gonzalez. Go through his legs. Scooped it up to throw across the diamond in time. Quickly one away. Evan Burden now coming in. Burden now at third base. Pitch upstairs, 1-0 count. Soto back on the mound for his second inning of work. Pitch missing, 2-0 count now, sitting on Burden. Soto fires a 2-0 pitch on the way. That one skips low, a 3-0 count. Moody's already walked the batter. Jeremy Cavazos in the top of the first. Moody in danger, walking their second batter. Deals out, 3-0 on the way. That one finds the outside portion of the zone. So Soto not willing to let Burden go away that easily. Is on deck, the DH, Christian Gonzalez. Again, Gonzalez DHing for the second baseman, Orly Garza. 3-1 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss, now a full count. Quickly how things change. We started off with a 3-0 count. Now quickly it's been reversed to a full count. Chance here to get out number 2 and strikeout number 2 for Soto. He awaits his sign from Escamilla and gets it. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way. That one fouled back, so Burden staying alive. And Burden started off on the mound for Harlingen. Got pulled with 22 pitches in the bottom of the first. They're allowing 3 runs to come in. And Moody in their first matchup, they'll take on Rivera on the last matchup at 4:45 p.m. It's a 3-2 pitch on the way. Soto deals. That one low and away. That's going to be a walk. The second hitter walked by Moody in this ball game after walking Cavazos in the top of the first. This brings in the DH, Christian Gonzalez. And Gonzalez stepping in for his first at bat, DHing for the second baseman, Orly Garza. This one fouled down the left field line, 0-1 count. Floresville has just defeated Kingsville King 3-0, or Corpus Christi King 3-0. The 0-1 count currently sitting in on Christian Gonzalez. Burden takes the lead off first. Soto deals out, 0-1 pitch on the way. On well upstairs, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the top half of the second inning. Harlingen looking to get some runs back after allowing 5. It's been a very unusual pattern. Again, we saw those 2 base hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks, and then 2 flyouts in that pattern. 1-1 pitch on the way. This one popped up towards second base side. That's Hernandez who reels it in, out number 2.
Lee.
Quickly 2 away as this brings in Jesse Gonzalez playing at first base. Hit foul down the left field line, 0-1 count. Jesse Gonzalez playing at first for Harlingen defensively. Burden taking a big lead on first. Soto deals out, 0-1 on the way. In there for a strike, 0-2 count. And the drizzling has stopped here in Sherryland. Just a breezy Thursday afternoon, 66 degrees, clear skies, probably cloudy in sense. Soto deals the 0-2. This one writ foul down the left field line, so Gonzalez continuing the battle on deck. The top of the lineup, Ethan Cepeda started off with that huge stand-up double in the top of the first. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one upstairs and outside, 1-2 count. Soto deals out, 1-2 pitch on the way. That one found back, and a 1-2 count remains on the last hitter in this lineup, Jesse Gonzalez. Let's get on deck. The top of the lineup, Ethan Cepeda is 1 for 1 on the day. One run, 1 hit, no errors for Harlingen. Moody 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Gonzalez takes a quick breather. Soto kicks and deals, 1-2 pitch on the way. Rolling outside, 2-2 count. This one found off down the left field line. Count remaining 2-2. Gonzalez continuing the battle. Huge 2-2 pitch on the way. In there, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 2 for Adios Soto on today. And this retire the side. Harlingen leaves a runner stranded on first. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Burkella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is...
Back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom half here of the second inning. Goes low for a ball, 1-0 count. Another foul ball makes it a 1-1 count. Shortstop Damon Hernandez leading things off. The bottom half of the second, he's 1 for 1 after singling to open the game up for Moody in the bottom of the first. The lineup has gone full circle. One pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 1-2 count. Harlington's defensive setups to bet on the mound. Cavazos behind the plate. Gonzalez at first, Scars at second, Burden at third, Alvarez at short, Silvestro in left, Rodriguez in center, Adam in right. Speta winds up the 1-2. This one popped up in foul territory. Count remaining 1-2 on the shortstop. Hernandez on deck. Derek Hernandez, the second baseman, also 1 for 1 after singling in the bottom of the first inning. Cepeda dealt out 25 pitches with 1 strikeout. Strikeout on Isaac Vidal at the end, the bottom of the first. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one lined hard down the left field line. Foul once again. 1-2 count. And that deals 1-2 pitch on the way. Pitch missing, a 2-2 count now sitting in. Two pitch on the way. This one chopped foul down the left field line. Count remains 2-2. Leadoff hitter Damon Hernandez. Shortstop 1 for 1 again. Go 2-2 pitch on the way. It's swinging hard to the third baseman. Burden makes the stop to throw across just in time. And new adjustment also. Cecil Weich now playing at first. 1 away. Lead things off with the ground out. Spano steps in for his second hitter in this lineup. Derek Hernandez, a second baseman, 1 for 1, singling in the bottom of the first inning. Set the go pitch on the way. This one hit hard and fouled back. 0-1 count to start things off. For his second at bat after hitting a huge single in the bottom of the first to put the runners on the corners. They're behind after fouling one off. Cepeda kicks in, the 0-1 on the way. This one fouled back once again. Lining in the parking lot. Huge 0-2 pitch on the way. This swinging it hard down the left, being tracked down. It's going to drop for a hit. It finds the gap between left and center. On an 0-2 count, a base hit, Derek Hernandez. We have a hard hit shot. Pitch missing, 1-0 count. Pitch missing, 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes, one away here in the bottom of the second inning. Zayden Gonzalez comes in for his second at bat. Walked in the bottom of the first inning. Runner gonna go. It's in there for a strike. Throw won't be made. 2-1 count now, sitting in on the third baseman Gonzalez. Left fielder Ramon Rodriguez on deck. 1-for-1 after walking in the bottom of the first. Big 2-1 pitch on the way. Missing a 3-1 count now, sitting in. Three one on the way. That one well upstairs. Runners on first and second. So Gonzalez will walk in his first two at-bats. Brings in now Ramon Rodriguez, the left fielder. Ramon Rodriguez also 1 for 2 after walking in the bottom half of the first inning. Some more runs threatening to come in for Moody if a good base hit can come in. Runner gonna go. That one fouled off down the right field line. 0-1 count now on Rodriguez. We saw Rodriguez make that great diving catch in the top of the first inning. Set the deal, 0-1 pitch on the way. Calls off as Rodriguez steps out of the box, gets himself a breather. Just a bit too inside, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom half of the second inning, runners on first and second after a single and a walk by Hernandez and Gonzalez. Rodriguez coming in for his second at bat on the 1-1 count. One pitch on the way. It's sharply going to be getting past the first baseman, White. 1 run's going to come in. Another run may come in. That's going to be a 2 RBI double by Ramon Rodriguez. Makes it a 7-1 lead for Moody. We play a hard hit ball. That one just staying fair down the right field line. Got under the glove of White. So 1 run came in and 2 runs coming as that clears the bases, leaves a lone runner at second. Brings in Chris Escamilla. Escamilla with that 2 RBI single on the bottom of the first inning. This one chop gets past the shortstop. One run's going to come in, so another RBI single. It's time for Chris Escamilla as he'll go 2 for 2 with RBIs. He's now coming in Jonathan Everett, the first baseman. 8-1 lead currently for Moody over Harlingen. Big swing and a miss for a strike. 0 count, still 1 away. In this bottom half of the second inning, a chance to get one as quickly. Everett falls behind with a swing and a miss for a strike. On your screen, Joe Curiel, skipper for the Moody Trojans. Everett behind in an 0-1 count. Had that RBI double in the bottom of the first. Throw back to first on a pickoff, not in time. That shot that just hugged the line and allowed 2 runs to come in. One count currently remaining on Everett. Marley Bernal, the right fielder, on deck. But keeping his eye on first. Now just a bit too inside, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the bottom half of the second inning. Runner on first. 2 back-to-back RBIs, 1 2 RBI double by Rodriguez, and an RBI single by Escamilla. It's been a very productive first 2 innings for the Moody Trojans. This one shot to the third baseman. Burden makes the stop to throw across the diamond in time. Puts 2 away, but a runner advances on to second. Two ways this brings in the right fielder Marley Bernal. Bernal over 1 after flying out in the bottom of the first. Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. Bernal has some pop in his bat. We've seen him hit some good ones before. But it deals out. 1-0 pitch on the way. Going outside, 2-0 count now sitting in. On deck, the DH Ethan Sanchez, who flew out in the infield in the bottom of the first inning. DHing for Jadiel Soto. Escamilla taking a big lead off second. This one popped up. They're going to be fouled back. 2-1 count now sitting in on Bernal. And Bernal looking for his first base hit, currently 0 for 1 on the day. 2-1, that one fouled back. Bennett deals out the 2-2 pitch on the way. This one popped up high down the third base side. Burden going back on it. Who drops the ball, and 1 run's going to come in. So Marley will reach first off an error. Now it's 2 errors sitting for Harlingen as a run does come in. Make it a 9-1 game. Big swing and a miss for a strike, 0-1 count as Ethan Sanchez comes in. He flew out in the infield in the bottom of the first inning. He was out number 2 in a very lengthy bottom of the first. Almost seen the infield lineup, or the lineup, excuse me, come full circle in his bottom of the first, now in the bottom of the second. The throw back on a pickoff. Pops out the glove of White. No 2 count sitting in now on Ethan Sanchez. No 2 count with 2 away. Sanchez looking to keep this at-bat alive. I went upstairs, 1-2 count. It's going to be a balk. Count remains 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. This one found back. Count remains 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 called. The damage is done as 4 more runs come in to make it a 9-1 game. We go to the top of the third after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Empower all students to reach their full potential. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Get a real sports line, top of the third inning. Moody leading Harlingen 9-1, leading things off. Pitcher Ethan Cepeda coming in after singling or doubling in the top of the first inning as he sees a strike. Start off his second at bat here in the top of the third. A very dominant start from Moody in the bottom of the first and the bottom of the second. Seeing 9 runs come in. Cepeda steps out of the box for a bit, gets himself a quick breather. Again, started off the game as shortstop, but came in the pitch in the bottom half of the first. Broden was pulled. That one missing, evens up the count at 1-1. Cepeda is the lone Cardinal hitter with a hit. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors for Harlingen. 9 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Sherryland. Or CC Moody, excuse me. One pitch on the way. This one hammered down the left field line, foul. 1-2 count now, sitting in on Cepeda on deck. Right fielder Diego Adame. Adame also for 1 after striking out at the top of the first. Deals out the 1-2 pitch on the way. Hit sharply to the shortstop. He's going to be picked up by the third baseman. No play will be made. So runner gets on first. Brings in Diego Adame. The great represented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. Runner gonna go, a swing and a miss. He'll second safely. 0-1 count sitting in on Diego Adame. Soto deals out. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one upstairs for a ball. Evens up the count at 1-1. Runner retreats back on down to second. So 1-2 count now sitting in. Soto deals out 1-2 pitch on the way. That one just outside, evens up the count on 2-2 on Adame. On deck catcher Jeremy Cavazos. Cavazos walked in the top of the first inning. He was the first Harlingen Cardinal batter to walk. 46 pitches, 2 strikeouts for Jadiel Soto. Runner gonna go, swing and a miss, the throw and a pick off. That one just in time. Puts 1 away. And that puts 2 away off the strikeout. This brings in Jeremy Cavazos. Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. Two-0 count to get things started off on Cavazos. This went hard down the left field line, goes foul. 2-1 count now sitting in. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch missing, a 3-1 count now sitting in. This one popped up high. Being tracked down by the right fielder, but it's going to go off out of play. Three-two count now sitting in on Cavazos. Soto deals, pitch on the way. This one hit hard down the center field. That one gets past the center fielder Vidal. It's going to be a chance for extra bases. He's going to try to go for 3 to throw. Going to be skipping off. That's a huge triple for Jeremy Cavazos. There's a runner now sitting on third with 2 away. It's a huge triple by Cavazos after a very lengthy at-bat. Brings in the left center fielder, Hunter Rodriguez. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-0 count. this one hit hard down the left. Fielder giving chase. That's going to be reeled in by Rodriguez for out number 3, now retired to side. So Harlingen leaves a runner stranded on third. Rodriguez flies out to left. We'll sit away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
South Padre Island. Be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today.
Back at Real Sports Live, bottom of 30, a high fly ball. We bobbled by the second baseman. The throw gets past. That's an error. He's going to go ahead and stay put at second. Moody gets things started off. Isaac Vidal getting off on an error. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 count. We're missing evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Leadoff hitter David Hernandez. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, David Hernandez. 1 for 2, grounded out in his last at bat in the bottom of the second. As the bunt goes off the screen, 1-2 count now sitting in. One, 2 pitch on the way. One outside, evens it up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on second. Damon Hernandez was 1 for 2 from the plate today. Singled and grounded out. 2-2 pitch on the way. This one popped up, and it's going to go on foul. Count remains 2-2. High fly ball popped up. And reeled in by the third baseman for out number 1. So none of this flies out. He'll go 1 for 3 today. This brings in Derek Hernandez, the second baseman. Missing for a ball. 1-0 count now on Hernandez. Eric Hernandez 2 for 2 with 2 back-to-back singles. Cepeda dishes out the pitch. Upstairs as a 2-0 count now sitting in. This one popped up high. First baseman giving chase. It's going to be the right fielder who calls him off and pops out of his glove. Goes on foul, so 2-1 count now sitting on Hernandez. Pitch missing on 3-1 count, now sitting in on Hernandez. This one fouled off, now a full count sitting in. One fouled back, and the at-bat continues for Hernandez, who continues the battle. No 2 count, currently sitting in. This one fouled back, and the count remaining 0-2. Harlingen trying to get something going, trying to get a possible comeback. Anything can happen in baseball. It's not over to the final out, final call. 3-2 pitch on the way. This one hit hard down to center field. Back going on it. It's going to be reeled in. Runner going to tag up. The sac fly plays out. Puts 2 away after a sac fly by Derek Hernandez.
First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles.
The 0-1 count now sitting on Aiden Gonzalez, the third baseman. Fouls this one back. 0-2 count remaining. And on deck, Roman Rodriguez. That one skips past off the dirt. 1-2 count now remains. This one hit hard now to the second base, and that's going to be a base hit. One run's going to come in. RBI single for Aiden Gonzalez. So with 2 aways, 10-1 game. This one hit hard. Here's on found a play. 0-1 count now on Roman Rodriguez, left fielder. Rodriguez 2 for 2, walked in the bottom of the first, had that 2 RBI double in the bottom of the second. Let's bring another run in here for Moody. 9-run lead over Harlingen in the bottom of the third. 0-1 count with 2 away. That one outside and away, 1-1 count. This one hit hard. Can be reeled in by the left fielder, Sylvester. Put it into a very lengthy bottom of the third, but Moody tacks on one more to make it a 10-1 game as we go to the top of the fourth after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks
back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 4th inning. Harlingen coming up to bat. Things off with the left fielder, A.J. Silvestro. Sees one miss for a ball, 1-0 count to get things started off as Soto comes back out onto the mound. Adios Soto with 57 pitches, 2 strikeouts. In there for a strike, evens it up at 1-1. Ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. This one hit hard down the left field line, but goes off foul. 1-2 count. A.J. Silvestro for 1 after grounding out in the top of the 1st inning. On deck, Clinton Alvarez, the shortstop. Two count currently sitting in. Pitch on the way. A full count sitting in. This one popped up towards center field. Back going on is Vidal, who reels it in for out number 1. There's 1 away here. In the top of the 4th inning off a fly, A.J. Silvestro. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 count. Quinton Alvarez coming in for his second at bat, 0 for 1 after grounding out in the top of the 2nd inning. Soto deals out the 0-1. That one off target, 1-1 count, now sitting in. Soto set the deal, 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for a strike, 1-2 count as Soto again with 2 strikeouts through 64 pitches of work. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 call, it puts 2 away. Strikeout number 3 for Jadiel Soto. Pitch on the way. New pinch hitter coming in here for Harlingen. Daniel Lopez coming in for his first at-bat. Two-0 count. That one missing now a 3-0 count. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away on pinch hitter Daniel Lopez. Soto deals 3-0. On high and outside, that's going to be a walk. And Christian Gonzalez, the DH, comes in. With the runner on first and 2 away. Pitch high and upstairs, 1-0 count. A no pitch on the way. That one upstairs makes it a 2-0 count. Cecil White on deck for Harlingen. And therefore a strike, 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Runner on first. Daniel Lopez walked a few moments ago. Big swing and a miss, evens it up at 2-2. Christian Gonzalez 0 for 1 after flying out in the top of the 2nd inning. Soto deals 2-2 on the way. This one popped up. Goes off out to play foul. Two pitch on the way. That one upstairs now a full count sitting in on Gonzalez. Cecil White on deck. A pinch hitter here for Harlingen. Three-two pitch on the way. This one going off in foul territory. Caught by someone there on the south side. Remember the coaching staff making the grab out in deep right. 3-2 count sitting in. Soto already with 76 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Full count sitting in on Gonzalez, looking for strikeout number 4. Three-two pitch on the way. To be back-to-back walks. Brings in Cecil White. That one. Swing and a miss for a strike, 0-1 count. 1 count sitting in on White. Stepping in for his first step out of this matchup. Started at first for Harlingen in that game against Sherryland. 0-1 pitch on the way. Only missing games at the count at 1-1. Runners on first and second after back-to-back walks. Now Gonzalez and on Lopez. 1-1 count sitting in on Soto. Pitch on the way. This one popped up towards center field. Back going on is Vidal, who gets under and reels it in for out number 3. Harlingen will leave runners stranded on first and second after back-to-back walks as we go. The bottom half of the 4th inning after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at
Kid Real Sports Live. This game has gone final. Harlingen. CC Moody will go 1-0. Harlingen will fall to 0-2. And runs, 7 hits, no errors for Moody. For Harlingen, 1 run, 3 hits, 3 errors. Coming up next, Harlingen South takes on Sherryland. Now, game 3 after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Signing off for now for Joe Bowling and everyone at Real Sports Live. I'm Andre saying so long and good night.